Hello everyone, welcome back to AIM Achievers. Today we will be starting our next chapter, that is lesson number 4, Maths. Now this is not a lengthy chapter, we'll finish it quickly. Now the important points in math, first of all, what is a map? So map is a representation of Earth or a part of Earth on a simple square sheet or rectangular sheet. It is flattened at the most of the time. Like if we cut globe from the center or from any point and then we flat it down as a paper, normal sheet of paper, then what comes out is a map. Okay. Now there are mainly three types of maps. First is physical, second is political, and third is thematic. Physical talks about the physical properties of Earth, like mountains, rivers, plateaus, lakes, etc. Political talks about the political boundaries of a particular area, like we are taking India or we are taking a continent or we are taking just an area like a map of Uttar Pradesh or Maharashtra. So when we take the simple boundaries of a particular area, then we consider it as a political map. Now thematic map usually takes area in consideration, specifically talking about the symbols representing the area's features, like wealth symbol is something like this, road you can find as this, metallic and raw road like these, and then you can see well, road, tank, river. Okay, all these by certain type of symbols. Like you can see in your book on page number 26, you can see the various symbols are given there. Okay. Now, after talking about the types of maps, we are coming to the components of maps. So, components are there three: distance, direction, and symbols. Distance, direction, symbols. Distance. Now we are taking like on a map. It is not necessary. We can't make such huge maps. A map you must have seen. It is this much thick only. Okay. There are also huge maps, but not that much that it can cover the whole Earth. So the scale we take, like if 500 kilometers like we are taking, of 100 kilometers we are taking, 100 kilometers on Earth is equals to 1 centimeter or 10 centimeter. Okay. When 10 centimeter means 10 kilometer is 1 centimeter. Okay. This is very small, but we are taking this. 100 kilometer is 1 centimeter. Then it means it is okay. After talking about tank, after talking about the thematic map, now we are coming to components of map. Components. There are three components: distance, direction, symbols. Distance, direction, symbols. Now talking about distance, the first component of maps. Distance we use as a scale, you must have read. Now maps are drawn in such a way that we can cover a large area on just a sheet of paper. Okay, so we should be giving the user such a scale that is easily understandable by him. Like, it is not necessary that, for example, from point A to point B it is 10 kilometer of distance. So we can't make such a huge map. We have to bring it, if we have to make a map, so we have to bring it in just 1 centimeter. So when 10 kilometer, so we will give the scale as 10 kilometers represented as 1 centimeter on map. Now this is known as scale. Okay, this one. Now there are two kinds of scale map: large scale and small scale map. Large scale maps comes like the, what we say, 10 kilometer to 1 centimeter, or like it is given in your book, 500 meters we can take as 100 meters, 2 is equal to 1 centimeter. So it comes like when very small scales are taken as 1 centimeter, 2 centimeter, when very small scales are compared together, it means that we are showing a large area on a map. Then it is known as large scale map. Vice versa is in small scale map. Like 100 kilometer is equal to 1 centimeter, means we are showing a large area on just a small map. So like continents and countries are shown on small scale map, and large scale map where we can show small areas. Now comes direction. Direction are, four: east, west, north, south. Other than these are known as cardinal points. Other than this, we have four intermediate directions: north plus east, northeast, east plus south, southeast, north plus west, northwest, and south plus west, southwest. These are intermediate directions. So these directions help us to know the perfect direction of a place. Next, our topic comes symbols. Already we have learned this, that wells are shown by this, road is simply by two lines, tank we can show by small dot, river can be shown like this or by blue line. Okay, colors are also used. Mountains can be shown like this. Okay, so these certain symbols are also helpful and are also the components of a map. Next, our topic comes the other kinds of methods through which we can define a certain place or area. These are sketch and plan. Now what is a sketch? If I tell you that, okay, tell me, like you have a friend living here at B point, and I just tell you that tell me a rough sketch, show me a rough sketch of the way to go to point B. So you can just simply make it like this, we go like this, and then here is the tower, then we turn right from here, then here is a hall, then we turn this. So this is just a rough sketch. You are not making or planning, you are not telling that yes, this is 10 kilometer, I am making a 1 centimeter line. Okay, you are not making exactly, sticking up to the point that yes, I have to make a perfect plan. No, you just make a rough sketch. So this is an example of a sketch. And plan, like I told you, when you make a plan of going to point B, then you like 10 kilometers it is total, this is the length, so you take 1 centimeter, then it is 5 kilometers, so you take 5 centimeter, then the left part 4 kilometer it is left, so you make a line of 4 centimeter. It is a proper plan which you are sticking to it. So this is known as plan. These are the main difference of plan and sketch. Like this, the chapter 4 ends. I hope you like it. If any doubt, then you may ask it in the comment section below. Okay. So